Hello everyone, welcome to another interesting video of Hello Experts. Today we are diving deeper into the heart of London's bustling urban maze as we explore the iconic London Underground metro system. Join me on this captivating journey beneath the streets of this vibrant city. The London Underground, also known as the Tube, is an engineering marvel that has been connecting the diverse neighborhoods of this metropolis for over a century. It's time to uncover the secrets and stories hidden within these underground tunnels. Within its distinctive roundel logo and rich history, the London Underground is not just a means of transportation, but a symbol of London's heritage and a lifeline for millions of commuters and travelers. The tube network stretches across the city like a complex spider web with 11 color-coded lines and over 270 stations. From the iconic Red Central Line to the vibrant Blue Victoria Line, each line has its own character and serves as a gateway to different parts of this bustling metropolis. But the tube is not just about getting from point A to point B. The stations themselves are architectural gems, showcasing a blend of historical grandeur and contemporary design. From the stunning Art Deco motifs of Piccadilly Circus to the futuristic elegance of Canary Wharf, each station has its own unique charm. Did you know that London Underground is also home to fascinating quirks and intriguing facts? From the curved escalators at Angel Station to the famous Mind the Gap announcement, these small details contribute to the rich tapestry of the tube's identity. The world's first underground railway was opened in London in 1863. It was built as a way to reduce street congestion. The Metropolitan Railway, which was the first underground railway, used gas-lit wooden carriages hauled by steam locomotives. It worked with the District Railway to serve London's commuters. The concept of an underground railway linking the City of London with railway stations was first proposed in 1830s. The idea was promoted by Charles Pearson, Solicitor to the City of London, who contributed to the creation of City Terminus Company to build such a railway. The construction of London Underground took several years. The Metropolitan Railway, which was the first line, took 3 years to build. It opened in 1863 and ran from Paddington to Farringdon Street. The line was a success from its opening, carrying 9.5 million passengers in the first year of its existence. In 1866, the City of London and Southwark Survey Company began work on the tube line, which used a tunneling shield developed by J.H. Greathead. The tunnels were driven at a depth sufficient to avoid interference with building foundations or public utility works. The construction of the tube took several years, with the first section opening in 1890. By 1907, the Underground Railway had been extended to the suburbs and the network had become an essential part of London's transportation system. The idea of an underground railway system in London was inspired by increasing traffic congestion caused by the city's rapid growth in the first half of the 19th century. The development of a commuting population arriving by train each day led to traffic congestion with cars, cabs, and omnibuses filling the roads. As a result, proposals from an underground railway linking the City of London with railway stations appeared as early as 1830s. Charles Pearson, as Solicitor of City of London, was a leading promoter of several schemes and first proposed the idea of an underground railway system in 1830s to ease above-ground congestion. He created the City Terminus Company, which proposed to build a line between Farringdon to King's Cross. The Metropolitan Railway, the world's first underground railway, opened in 1863 using gas-lit wooden carriages hauled by steam locomotives. Now let's delve into the benefits of the London Underground. Firstly, it offers a reliable and efficient mode of transportation, ensuring that you can navigate the city quickly and conveniently. With frequent train services and well-connected stations, the tube saves you valuable time and helps you avoid the gridlock of traffic above ground. Another advantage of the tube is that it allows you to maximize your productivity. Commuting on Underground provides an opportunity to catch up on a reading, answering emails, or simply relax and listen to your favorite podcast, making your journey more productive and enjoyable. Of course, like any bustling metro system, the London Underground system also presents its fair share of the challenges. One of the most notable challenges is the peak hour congestion, where platforms and carriages can become crowded, especially on major lines. However, with a little planning and patience, navigating through these busy periods can still be manageable. Additionally, the vastness of the tube network can sometimes be overwhelming for the first-time visitors. The intricate web of lines, interchanges, and stations may require some familiarization. But fear not, the tube provides clear signage, helpful staff, and user-friendly maps to guide you on your journey. In conclusion, the London Underground metro system has a rich history that dates back to 19th century. Its construction took several years, but it has become an essential part of London's transportation system. Today, the tube is the third longest subway system in the world, with 11 lines, 270 stations, and over 400 kilometers of track. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you learned something new about the London Underground.